So, guys, as we make this jaunt over to the hunting property, I was just thinking, man, coffee is such a major factor in the hunt. Like, normally I leave to go in the truck from 2. I guess I've been leaving around 2 a lot recently, but 2 to 5 in the morning is normal time. And as soon as I get in the truck every morning, I start drinking coffee. I already was getting a little bit of a headache from not really slurping down the coffee this morning. And, it's like 6 o'clock already. But, that's like one of my favorite things about the hunt is like just being able to go like enjoy coffee all morning long. Whereas like, I guess I do that in the truck too. But yeah, I just was thinking about like, man, it's 6 o'clock. I've took like one sip of coffee and I kind of have a headache. Just because my body's like so used to having the caffeine pumping through me early and often. But anyways, so I figured I might as well tell you guys I am kind of a professional hunter, but not really, because I do know what the wind's supposed to do to the way. The wind's going to be coming out of the it's going to be a west wind, which when I hunt the top over here like I do, I can hunt the top either way because on both sides of this little flat on top, about 300 yards apart, there's houses. So I just go right there's deer right there. Hey deers. Hey deers. You guys see those deers? Nah. Hey deer. I'll see your sister. There she goes. So, yeah, there's like houses apart, 300 yards apart across this flat. Whatever side the wind's coming from, I'll hunt the opposite side of it. So the wind behind me is blowing right at the houses. Like, I don't believe in a lot of the crazy stuff hunting, but wind is like the most important one to me. By far. I do, and I also, I think the deer definitely are going to change up what they're doing if humans like keep walking through a place. That's why I like to save my spots for when the weather gets good, like my good spots. But I think wind is crucial. I really do. I think wind is the most important factor in hunting. You guys probably like, man, this gangster's overdressed for today. I am. But I couldn't wait to put my camo on. Couldn't wait to put my boots on. Couldn't wait to put my favorite socks on. I got my neck gaiter because it keeps me so cozy. I got my toboggan, got my gloves. Yeah, I'm going to be feeling good. I'm going to be feeling good sitting out in the mid 40 degree weather this morning. Just got to love it. All right, and the other thing I was thinking too, we'll just talk about it when we get there. I got to save something for in the woods. All right. I'll see you in the woods. All right, guys. It's like 7:30. I had to make a move. Neighbors came out right at daylight because they got like animals. They got like a little farm type deal going on, and they came out and ducks and stuff were going crazy. Their dogs were out barking. That all happened. I didn't hear anything yet, but there must have been deer down below me when all that started taking. Deer started blowing right below me. Dogs came running into the woods to see where the deer were. They were like, it was a mess. It was a mess, and I was just standing here because the mean dogs. I mean, these neighbors got some mean dogs, and I could see them kind of below looking where those deer were. So I was just doing everything. I mean, it's the stillest I ever sat in my life, because I did not want them dogs to come up. They caught me in a tree stand a couple years ago, and I was scared for my life. Like, they were growling at me trying to get up the tree. I called my brother-in-law, and he went up and got him, and the neighbor, and they came in the woods and got the dogs with their mean sons of gun. So I was real quiet until he got the dogs back, and then I was like, screw this, and I walked on the other side of the road, and I jumped a couple when I walked in, So I just kind of sat up here because if they try to come back to where they were bedding it, they probably just think I'm one of the people that live up here because I was only a couple yards into the woods. So if they do try to come back, the only way they could get downwind of me is if they come uh, like right here. Where am I at? I'm like a weatherman. Right here is the driveway that runs back. So they literally have to walk the driveway to be able to get downwind of me. You can see where I'm at, just sitting. They were down there when I jumped them. But of course, it's always an eventful morning when you have limited places, and I don't want to go to the back of the property yet because I really don't know that there's even any nice bucks up here. Like I said, I'm gonna check my cameras when I'm done hunting, but I mean, I kind of figured I wouldn't get anything today, but you never know. The deer aren't ready for the hunters to hit the woods yet, so sometimes you just get one walk right by you on the first day. But I'm gonna give it another hour and just enjoy sitting out here, being in the woods, talking to God. But you never know. Maybe something happened. Maybe not. I just hope I don't see them damn dogs again. Well, I just had a doe, little doe, come about, I don't know, it was about 15 yards away. It had me pegged. For about 10 minutes, it stood like real close to me. Had me pegged, but it was little. Didn't know what was going on. It was stomping at me and shit. Mm. I wasn't sure whether I was going to shoot her or not. I wasn't going to because she was little, but she stood there for so long. I knew then that it was just a small doe. Didn't have any buttons on it or anything. And I thought, if you get too curious, sweetie, and you walk up this way and give me like a 10-yard shot, because I thought she was going to come like right here, like right through this little opening. I probably would have shot her if she'd gave me like a little, 5-10 yard shot like that. Then I knew I could have got her out quick and got her cut up, got her out, got her cut up, because it's supposed to get hot, it's supposed to get warm, and I don't really want to be dealing with one all day. I just kind of came out to come out, but that made it fun. I mean, even a little baby doe, my legs were shaking. It's just nice to get that close to one this early. She didn't go far. I thought maybe there'd be other ones with her, but I wasn't even paying attention, and I just kind of looked up and she was like 20 yards away from me. But yeah, so that was sweet. She kind of caught me in the middle of finishing out my coffee. But I'm hearing stuff all around me. I mean, you know how it is, that first sit, every squirrel that gets close to you, you think it's a deer. So after I heard all them squirrels a little while ago, I kind of quit paying attention, and then turns out one of them was a doe, which I told my brothers last night, if I get like a real short shot at a doe today, I would shoot one. That was the only way that, unless, I mean, if it was a big buck, yeah, I would have shot. But that's why I love hunt, dude. Even that little doe like that just gets my adrenaline pumping. So that's it for now. I probably got another half an hour left before I go in. And of course, I wake up early every morning, do the same thing, and I can always hold the bathroom break in until I get to the first or second dealership to deliver from like 9 to 10 o'clock or somewhere in there. Of course, whenever you're in the woods sitting, the stomach starts churning. Always. It always comes earlier when you're hunting. But give it another half an hour. Never know. I mean, one came in there. You never know. Maybe there's more behind her coming this way or what. She was all by herself too, which is why I thought it was a button buck at first. And then the more I looked at her, I was like, you don't got any buttons. What you doing? She's lucky. She's lucky. All right, another half. Well, this is the driveway. Walking back that way. My truck's back at that end. So that's probably it. I mean, there is a chance that I'd see something because I do see a lot of deer coming back and forth this driveway, but I stayed within about 50 yards of this driveway on both sides of it the whole time, so I didn't really mess anything up. Never saw anything other than those ones I jumped in, that little doe that walked into me that almost got it. I'm kind of glad now that I didn't because it's kind of getting warm already, sweating. But so I mean, I just enjoy being out in the woods. I'm just glad it's hunting season again. Give me something to do before watching football, and then when it gets into the grind of the season here in a few weeks, I'll be watching football on my phone while I'm hunting. But it was nice getting out, sitting, Almost had it happen. One of the three houses up here is burning garbage. It looks like it's coming from the one with the dogs, but it started blowing right down to me. I probably smell like a fire now, but I'm gonna walk back to the truck, fill up my water jugs with the mountain water. They got mountain springs up here, my in-laws, and that's where we get all of our water from. Their water is so good up here. Better than buying it in a store. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to check my trail cams, and that's going to be it. Penn State, of course, plays at 3:30 against UCLA today. Need a big dub after that loss to Oregon last week. And then Pennsylvania did squirrels. And then Pennsylvania does allow Sunday hunting now, but I'm not going to. I live in Bedford County, and they have that thing called fall foliage. It's a pretty big event that goes on in our county, and I know my girls and the wife want to hit that up tomorrow, so it'll just be me and the little man hanging out. So that's going to be it for this episode. This is the first day of the archery season in Pennsylvania. Just glad to be back out hunting. All right, so we'll see you guys next week. Every week, all year, every week. Peace.